Hi everyone, it's Rebecca Robbins here, back again with another Tip of the Day Tuesday. I feel like it's been a couple weeks since I've really sat down and made a video for everybody, so I'm really excited to be back with you guys and back with a brand new Tip of the Day Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. Woohoo! We got a little bit of snow here in New York. I missed it. I was in PA at the time and they did not get snow where I was. But I hope that if you are on the East Coast and you did get some snow, that you shoveled out safely. And tomorrow, I'm sure all the kids will be back in school and that you made it through your snow days with the kids at home. And I am here today to give you some tips about how to incorporate a daily practice routine for your child into your everyday routine. So to teach a child a new skill at home, it's important that we give consistent practice. And this can go anywhere from a child who's doing speech drills if they're learning how to talk and say their speech sounds, or to a child that has to do their homework. So we all establish a homework routine with our kids, no matter what age or ability they all have to figure that out, right? So sometimes for our kids that are a little bit lower functioning, we need to impose a daily practice routine for them so that they can practice the skills they need to learn language and other life skills, because the consistency in the practice and the carryover between school and home or therapy and home is really where the magic happens, which you all know is my big platform and why I'm always here giving you tips and teaching and training, because I think it's so important that the parents can implement everything that I do in my therapy room at home. So I'm here with 5 little tips to help get you started in implementing your own daily practice routine. So number 1, we want to just keep it really short and simple and achievable. So just start with like 5 minutes. Number 2, keep it fun at first. So don't make it like, okay, it's time to work and we're going to sit down and work. So maybe we start implementing the daily practice routine for 5 minutes of playing a game with mommy, or 5 minutes of just interacting, but sitting down at a specific place and interacting and having fun together. And then as that becomes the habit and routine, then you can start implementing whatever the work task or the skill that you want to practice with your child. Number 3, give it a fun nickname so that when you say, okay, it's talk time with mommy, or whatever nickname you want to come up with, or, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sure you all can be much more fun and creative as to what you could call it with your own child and really personalize it and make it fun. But give it a fun nickname so it doesn't feel like, okay, I got to sit down and I got to practice saying my speech sounds, or I got to do my speech homework, or don't call it work, don't call it homework. Make it a cute, fun nickname like me and mommy time, talk time with mommy, tea time with mommy, dish it with daddy. I don't know, whatever you want. I like alliteration, so if you can think of things that have the same sound in the beginning, that always feels like fun to me. So a fun nickname. So we have start small, start with 5 minutes, focus on keeping it fun and engaging at first, and then worry about putting in the practice of whatever you're trying to target later. Number 3, give it a fun, playful nickname so it sounds fun and exciting for the child to participate in. Number 4, I know if you're anything like me, establishing and maintaining routines can be like really, really hard. I'm one of those people that might be good for the first 5 days or even 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden it falls off. So a little life hack that has helped me and will also help you with establishing a routine with your child: utilize the alarm on your phone and just set it to go off Monday through Friday at the specific time that you've designated talk time with mommy or dishing it with daddy or whatever you want to call it. And I know I have an iPhone and I can actually label my alarm and give it that nickname. And then you can just set it and forget it. You set it for whatever time is going to consistently work, Monday through Friday. If you need to set a couple of different alarms, if there's a different time that you need for each day, just take the 1 to 2 minutes to sit down and program those alarms that go off, and then the alarm, and give it a really fun sound. Like, I know my phone has like the quacking sound, the guitar sound, and maybe even have your child help you pick the sound, and you pick the one that they think is funny or they like the best. And so and that's the only time you use that alert or ringtone, is when that alarm goes off. And then when they hear it go off, they know, oh, it's talk time with mommy. And we're going to take a couple weeks even of it just being fun playtime for like 5 minutes. Doesn't have to be a long time. So we're going to establish that when they hear this sound, that means I'm going to have fun with mom or dad for 5 minutes. And then the practice becomes something they look forward to, and it turns into a special time together with your child, and for your child with you. Okay, so recap so far. We have 1, start small, start with just 5 minutes. Number 2, focus on keeping it fun. Number 3, give it a fun nickname. Number 4, set an alarm with your child's favorite ringtone or alarm so that it's motivating when your child hears it. And number 5, try to pick a time and tag it on front of an already established routine, or even better, an activity that your child consistently participates in every day that's motivating for them, but this happens right before it. So then that's just an added motivator. It's like the reward is, now I get to have iPad time, or now I get to play my video game, or now I get TV time, or whatever it is. So if you tag this talk time with mommy or dishing it with daddy right before their favorite like downtime activity, then it's, a reward for them engaging in their daily practice of whatever skill you're targeting. And then this time of day can be devoted to whatever goal you want to focus on for that time being. So if you're working with your child in learning how to produce speech sounds, so that's the time that you're going to do your speech drills with your child. Or if you're working on teaching your child how to request a certain item, that's a time that you can pull that out and give them lots of opportunities to practice requesting. If your child has a communication device, that can be the time that you pull out the device and practice some sort of goal or activity that they play with their device. Really, or any other skill, you can ask your child's teachers or therapists for things that they're working on at school that would be good for you to carry over in home daily practice. But if you establish this, even if you don't have any like work or practice skill to work on, but if you maintain and establish this daily routine of this fun time with mommy, then anytime you have a new target or something new that you want to work on, you can just easily plug it in and you already have the routine established. It doesn't have to be 7 days a week. You want to make your goals manageable and doable so that everyone feels good about it. Shoot for 4 times a week, shoot for 5 times a week. Monday through Friday is good. Give yourself the weekends off. But if you follow these tips and stay consistent, then hopefully by this time, 2 weeks from now, you'll have established a daily practice routine with your child. So once again, just to recap, number 1 is just keep it short to start with, and you can even set an alarm for 5 minutes and there we go, talk time with mommy's over. Number 2, focus on keeping it fun and playful for at least 2 weeks so that your child learns that this is not work. This is not something that I need. We don't want it to become another behavioral challenge that you have to manage. We want it to be something that you and your child look forward to. And so when you focus on play for 2 weeks, it keeps it that way. Number 3, give it a fun nickname. Something probably better than what I provided you with. And please comment below. Tell me what your fun nicknames are. I'm sure everybody would love to hear about it. Number 4, set your alarm. Just take the time right now after you watch this video and pick out a time that'll work consistently for you Monday through Friday, or a time that works Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and one that works Tuesday, Thursday, however you want to work it. Pre-program those alarms. Have your child help pick the ringtone so that it goes off and it's a reminder, and eventually it becomes habit, just because you've already built in the things that help keep you accountable. And last but not least, tag it onto an already established routine. So if you already have like maybe an established after school routine when your child gets home off the bus, maybe you can embed it right into there, or tag it on before one of your child's favorite activities that they get to do every day, like video game time or TV time or iPad time, or go play outside. And if the key is to tag it onto something that's already a habit and already a routine, because then you're just extending the routine a little bit and not creating a whole new routine that you have to acclimate yourself and your child to. So there you go. I hope you found this Tip of the Day Tuesday helpful of how to create a daily practice routine with your child. And it's so nice to be back on video, dishing it out with you guys. And I will talk to you soon. Comment below. Tell me all your fun nicknames for your daily practice routine, and let me know how this works for you. Take care. Happy Tuesday. Bye.